What's up? What's good? Matt Clark here at the new Matt Clark. How are each and every one of you doing on this amazing Tuesday? I'm doing great. My girl's doing great. My family's doing great. Hope each and every one of you are doing great. And I hope you had a great weekend and you're having a great week. If you could please hit that like button, subscribe button, and that bell notification button to get all my videos when they're new. If you could share with somebody on social media, help spread the message, help spread the word, that'd be amazing. And there's a PayPal option if you'd like to donate, help support the channel. The link is in the description of most of my old videos. So what's up? How you guys doing? I'm good, just working a ton, honestly, like a ton. And it was kicking my ass, but like I'm adjusting now, but still, it's still a lot, and like probably 125 hours every 2 weeks. So it's a lot. Joe Bob, what's up? Jonathan Shepard, what's up? Stealth Parrot, what's up? So for a little bit, it was like really thoroughly like messing me up. Like I couldn't handle it. Like my body was like starting to shut down on me. I do have to remember that, like, I'm not a young guy, right? Like, I'm not 20 anymore. So, but I'm slowly like adjusting and getting more and more accustomed to this kind of work. And I was like out of shape too, because I was driving. So, like, I was basically doing nothing except just coasting, listening to podcasts. Mike D. Rennie, man, how you doing? There is a member. I'll do a members only live one of these weekends coming up there, Mike. So keep your eyes open for that. My opinion, what's up? Sam G, what's up? Nick, what's up, my friend? How you guys doing? I'm chilling. They are fucking crazy man hours, I'm telling you. It's actually like difficult, but at the end of the day, it's actually fairly financially rewarding, and with the possibility of growth. So, Shelly, thank you very much. I appreciate that. My opinion, Merry Christmas. Who's the biggest motivator in life right now? Mitch, what's up, my brother? What is my biggest... Honestly, my biggest motivator in life right now, I mean, aside from my relationship and my family, I would say would be my drive to like catch up. I feel like I fell behind. I gave away so many years of my life that there's a lot of work that needed to be done. And it's kind of been obsessive for me a little bit. But at the end of the day, I think it's a good thing. I think that me being busy and my time being occupied with positive things is good, even if it kicks my ass. I haven't got all my shopping done yet, but we're close. Matt, do you have any advice for lifers looking to make new positive pro-social connections? Honestly, I would just say, like, find something that you like to do and then start doing it. And then you'll probably meet like-minded people. And just stay away from everybody that was part of the negative past, even if that takes being lonely for a while. Paul Robertson, what's up? Stealth Parrot, man, I appreciate that 20 piece. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you also. Let me hit that like button right there. Hold on a second there. Oh, I can't do that? I thought I could do that. I guess not. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Hold on a second there. Boom. Boom. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate that. All my woman gets for me for Christmas is a chunk of coal. Man, I can't tell you how amazing my woman's been for me this year as a whole. But I went to the Leaf game on Sunday against the Sabres, and it was all courtesy of my amazing woman, and it was amazing. And I got to go with my bro, and it was great. Go Leafs, go. Matt, you never called me, bro. I'm sorry, I'm blanking right now. You got to remind me. How many years you're sober now? It feels like it's been a long time. I wouldn't say sober, but in recovery, it's January 2016 was the last time that I used hard drugs, aside from Suboxone. Send first pens, baby. Sends are actually, I see them creeping up there. No, I know, go Leafs, go, because I got a job. And I actually like my job, you know. And there's real opportunity for me there. And it's close to where I live-ish. Do you have any advice on a good place to do a halfway house after Oakville, Burlington? Suggestions? Also, any suggestions on release plan? I would just say any Salvation Army or John Howard, whatever, halfway house, right? Whichever ones are CRA, you're probably going to be okay. Some are better than others. It's been a while for me since I've been there and in the system, so I couldn't tell you what's the best halfway house. I was at Jones Road, which, you guys saw what happened there, and we'll be doing a video about that soon. And then I was at Bunton Lodge, and I didn't stay there for longer than 25 days. So, Merry Christmas, Paul Robertson. Nice. Well, I'm a fan of Sid. I think he's a good representation of hockey. I'm not a carpenter. Right now, I'm a forklift operator. But there's more to it. It's also forklift / physical labor. Shelly, that's really sad. I'm going to be doing a video on it. I'm not going to get into the breakdown of the story, though. I don't think I want to do that. I just think I'll leave that alone, but I'll relate it to, well, I won't relate it because, but I'll talk about that halfway house a little bit because I spent some time there. So Cyborg, man, I've been pretty good, just working a lot. Yeah, the forklift stuff is fun sometimes, and it's also butthole pinching at others. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Can you recommend treatment centers here in Ontario? My loved one is serving life for robbery and is looking for a place. I would say Stonehenge. It's really the only place I know, and it's somewhere that I would recommend. I did 6 months there personally, and ever since I've been home. So I feel like it worked. Go Leafs, go. So it's difficult though. Anytime you're in an in-house treatment center like that, which is a CBT based program, so they're not necessarily targeting specifically the addiction. They're targeting all the behaviors in your life and the consequence being the addiction. So it's more macro, I guess, or micro. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's broke down more than simply just about addiction. It's about all the little decisions that you make in your life on a day-to-day that put you in high-risk situations that subconsciously even sometimes you're doing, and becoming aware of those things and actively working on them and trying to prevent them. So I feel like for me, it was the only place in my life that somebody actually like challenged me, like confronted me on my beliefs, and told me that the way that I was thinking was bullshit, and somebody needed to have that conversation with me. Snap me out of the institutionalized mindset, And sometimes you don't want to be in that mindset, but you're in it and you're trapped in it, it seems. So for me, at least, it seemed that way at times. Sometimes you don't want to be trapped up in that, but combination of all the above was the perfect storm, which, led me to basically doing life on the installment plan. It's called Crossroads, aka Jones Road, and like I lived there for 6 months, so I'll talk about that in a video. Mark Canada, East Coast, what's up? How are you doing? Hopefully all is well. Yes, you caught another live, and hopefully you and your family have a happy holidays. All of you, for sure. That's important. And to anybody who's watching this possibly or watches this, if you have loved ones that you haven't spoken to that are either dealing with addiction or are trapped in the system, my advice would be to reach out and like communicate support, although not necessarily in the way that they may want it, but just offer hope, basically. Like, if you get this and this and this and this together, this support system will be there for you, and we love you, and we hope that you can turn your life around, and that I can see you and spend time with you down the road, and I think that something like that can mean a lot to somebody. Just a little bit of a tinge of hope. So hope is definitely important. Hope is the whole reason, in my opinion, why the American prison system is so fucked up. Because they take hope away from people, They really make it impossible sometimes. And I think that's where Canada like stands above, although their prison system is also fucked up. I think it's still much more superior because of that reason. Sam G, man, I appreciate the $13.99. Thank you very much. That's the 5th super chat on the channel, man. I appreciate you. Vika Stada, 1999, 2000 Tayak. Yeah, I was there at them times. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I actually spent like a year and a half, almost 2 years in Tayak. Like I lived there for a long time, That place will definitely make you a man. No, it's just a coffee bun. Oh, wow, I just got an advertisement on your live for the first time, I think. Yeah, no, that's what somebody said last time. I do monetize my channel, so they could put ads up for sure. I don't control it. I don't want it to be like pop, 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 ad. Two so far, eh? Don't worry. You got to get paid. Although, not really much. But it does help pay for my YouTube premium. It helps pay for any of the like stuff I need, like a mic or something like that, So it does help. Shelly, man, I appreciate the 15 piece. Thank you very much. Yeah, so your lives are monetized also, and you have to be monetized to be able to get the super chats and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So would you consider working in the kitchen one of the best jobs inside? I did work in the kitchen. The last time I was in the Ville, I worked in the kitchen and I was grooving. Yeah, today there's some good donations. I appreciate that. I don't expect donations though, man. If people do that, it's nice of them, but I don't expect it. I wish I had more time, Nick. I've just been working like crazy. Like crazy, crazy, crazy working. So I'll put a video up this weekend. That is something I will do. That's too bad, Shelly. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully he makes it through and he's okay, Prison, jail, all of it is depressing. It is. Sadly, it really is. And there's no way to sugarcoat it. It doesn't matter if it's like a college campus where you cook your own food or whatever. It doesn't matter. You're still not free. And you feel it. The Ville Kitchen helped pay for a lot of my side activities when there are lots of stolen cooking oil for the brothers and sugar for the producers of liquor. That is a fact. I also used to get meat. Like I'd get ground beef. Jonathan Shepard, thank you very much for the 2-piece. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Anybody who sends me money, I appreciate it. So I would always try and get stuff like hard-boiled eggs or chicken legs, but I was like trying to get the shit when it was raw too. Like if they crack something, I'd try and and then I'd trade it for piff. Jail always sucks. I wouldn't say necessarily taking it slow, Go Leafs go, but no, not yet. One day. Oh yeah, people will fight for uncooked chicken. What's your thoughts on the conservative bill to keep offenders with multiple first-degree murder and all dangerous offenders in maximum security for the entirety of their sentence? I don't think it'll pass. I don't. I think, sadly, the conservatives are going to win, and I think that actually Canada kind of needs that. hopefully those bills don't get passed. You know, a lot of my years doing time was during Stephen Harper's reign. And I understand what it's like to be locked up in a conservative time. They stopped allowing cons to make money in Corcan during Stephen Harper's reign. They took smoking out during Harper's reign. There's a bunch of things that they did. And back in those days, you couldn't get parole. It was like basically nil. Don't know if you ever covered this, but were you ever with a lifer that got released because they realized he was innocent? I don't think so. Maybe it's happened to somebody that I've done time with, but no, not that I can like put together. Didn't hear about that at Collins Bay. Love the videos. Born and raised in Kingston, so it was interesting to hear your stories about prisons around here. Couldn't imagine how creepy KP was. Super creepy. And it wasn't like I saw violence in KP, because I was in, what's it called? The TD unit, parole violator unit. Like, all you're doing really is just smoking and grooving and watching TV. But you feel the vibes in that place. You really, really, really feel the vibes in that place. Yeah, so when I was working in Corcan, 06 to 08, you would make $69 in your canteen every 2 weeks. You'd pay like $30 room and board, and $100 would go into your savings. It's great for prison. Do people with fraud looked at as bad or good? It's just a charge. It's nothing crazy. Do you usually know how much time other inmates are serving, or is it? It depends. It just depends. That's an issue by issue basis. I have to go to the washroom. You guys mind waiting? If not, I got to shut it down. It'd be like 30 seconds. What's the price on weed and tobacco in the pen? I don't think I'd say that. I don't think I want to talk about the prices of things. All right, hold on. Ugh. Sorry, dog. I did let people know, David Burke. I posted a thing yesterday, bro. Did you ever make that jail spread drink made out of peanut butter? Yeah, peanut punch. Many a times, especially back in the day in Tyack. That's all right, though, David Burke. And that's all right, Jonathan Shippett. But it's expensive. Just know that. It's expensive. James S., what's up, man? Merry Christmas to you and yours. And I hope that you guys have a great holiday. So what's in peanut punch exactly? So you're definitely going to have milk. You're definitely going to have peanuts. You're definitely going to have peanut butter. You're definitely going to have Mars bars. You're definitely going to have coffee crisp. You're definitely going to have like either chocolate chip cookies or chocolate chip muffins. And you can't blend it. It's got to be broken up in a garbage bag. But I smoke the rich tobacco, though. Ever do any time with ex-military guys? Oh yeah, for sure. You definitely have to have a Snickers in there. There has to be Snickers. It's not a real punch without Snickers. Did 15 years for a couple of bank robberies in the 80s. Been clean and sober for 30 plus years. Kept up the great work, Matt. You already know they're donkey balls. You can't forget the garbage bag. It has to be made with the garbage bag, or it's just a smoothie. You know what I mean? And like a glass of peanut punch is like 5,000 calories. Guys will smash up like 25 bananas. Did I mention bananas? Guys will smash up like 25 bananas, multiple bags of milk, like the little small packets of peanut butter, probably like 20 or 30 of those, multiple Snickers bars, multiple coffee crisp, chocolate chip cookies, or chocolate chip muffins. I prefer the cookies. But man, oh, it tastes so good. You could put whatever chocolate you want, but it has to have Snickers because of the peanuts. And a lot of guys use O. Henry too. Yeah, Tyak was a different place. But Tyak was also like, it could be fun at times. Because you're young and you're not thinking straight. You know what I mean? So, like, being crazy and starting shit is fun. Men don't get taken like, yeah, they do get taken advantage of, but not like, not actually, not here in Canada, anyways. But you definitely do get fat in prison. You get that like dad bod, you know, big arms, big shoulders, big belly. Oh, Tyak was real. Tyak was definitely for the wolves for sure, you know. The only place I got really fat, though, I'll tell you, the only place I really would call myself fat was when I was in the Haven. I was actually working in the kitchen, my first time in reception. And man, some days, like if they had hamburgers and shit, I'd go back with like 4 or 5 burgers at night. And just smash food every night. Because, like, when you're in jail or in prison and you're not on drugs, you're not smoking cigarettes, really, although I was then, but you're in your cell all day. You get out for yard for like an hour and a half at night, and all the rest of the day you're in your cell. So you just want to eat. Except for when you're working in the kitchen, of course. Irvin Champ, been following you for 1 to 2 years. Glad you're still doing YouTube lives like this. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And I love these lives. I enjoy this. My loved one is staying off drugs, but now he's eating his feeling he's becoming supersized. Then he's going to... No, I'm not going to jinx it. No. Let's see what... No, I'm not even going to put it in the universe. Would be tough to down those burgers without a beer to feel complete, but you did have pop. And back then they had milk machines too with real 2% milk. So you could fill up like, they'd send down like 4, they were probably like 10-liter bags. Like, you know, those big red jugs of milk. I don't know exactly how much is in each one, but they'd send 2 of those to each range, each meal in the Haven. And it'd still run out. No, Guelph isn't there anymore. But that was the jail in Guelph, was Guelph, yeah. Never did time in EMDC. Back then, when there was tobacco on your goose ride from the bucket to reception, did the OPP cops or whoever was driving give you guys smokes? No. I never had that kind of luck. I always had assholes. What did you think about the Luigi Mangione case that's happening in the U.S.? I don't know. You know, like, on one hand, I get it. Can you, hold on. Hold on. Hey, please. I can hear that. Like, all. Sorry. But, like, how can you get upset with somebody who possibly, like, lost a loved one because they were turned down by an insurance company and acted out in frustration? How can you be upset? I know that if it was my family and my mother or my father was dying from cancer or something, and somebody said no, I can't guarantee you I wouldn't snap. So I'm not saying it's right, though. Matt, when you go from provincial to federal, how do you get to the federal institution in the paddy wagon? You get to the federal institution in the paddy wagon. I played hockey a little bit when I was really young, but actually my dad took me out because he said that he just put me on the ice and I just charge at people. So I was really super duper duper hyperactive. So I played soccer and I played baseball, funny enough. But I played everything. Like, I played tetherball. I played soccer in the park. I skated on lakes for 8 hours a day if I could. Like, I just did stuff. I was constantly moving, constantly. And I was like a nomad from like 8 years old. Yeah, actually this summer I hit my first 2 100s. What my question was, do they send you there in Ontario van that they have at the institution, or is it a special vehicle? So they used to send you in the Grey Goose, but they don't do that anymore. Now they send you in some bullshit ass paddy wagon. And it's super uncomfortable, and you're in there for fucking hours. So that's what they do. And it sucks. You know, I'm on here for a few more minutes, guys. But the reality is, anytime you are moving or transporting from institution to institution, it is a process. It's going to take a long time. You're probably going to go to multiple institutions on that trip, and you're probably going to be the whole day. And a lot of the time when you go down to the federal system, they'll send you to like Maplehurst or something the day before, and everybody will meet in one place, and then they'll send everybody because they do pen trips like once a week or twice a week. And they'll go around and get everybody at that time. Joe Bob, you already know, man. Once you sign your waiver, so once you're sentenced, you come back to the institution, you say, I want to sign my waiver because I want to go down to the pen. I don't want to fight it, and I don't want to anything. I just want to go. You sign that waiver. By law, you're supposed to go within 15 days down to the pen. So no, I don't do the fantasy hockey thing. I'm not much of a gambler, but I probably would, like for fun. You already know, Mark Canada, East Coast, man. You have a good Christmas too. All of you have a good Christmas. You know what I mean? That's important. A safe Christmas, you know, with your family and your loved ones. It's important. Oh, yeah, eh? Huh. All right, I'll check it out. You already know, David Burke. Thank you for coming. Hope you have a Merry Christmas too, you and your family, donkey balls. That's hilarious. All right, you guys already know I love y'all. Thank you to everybody. Hold on a second here. Wait a sec. How do I figure this shit out? Hold on. Oh, no. No. What did I do? What the fuck? Sorry about that. I'm not tech savvy. Thank you to Jonathan Shepard for the 2-piece. Thank you to Shelly for the $15. I appreciate that very much. Thank you to Sam G for the $13.99. Why is it? And thank you to Stealth Parrot for the $20. I appreciate all of you. Mike Rennie, I appreciate you. You're a member on the channel. I appreciate all the subscribers and everybody who came to watch, man. I love y'all. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We speak on prison. We speak on addiction. And sometimes we just chop it up like this and we just speak about whatever, you know, and I appreciate these lives and I love y'all. I hope you guys have a great week and an amazing weekend.